Hello friend and welcome back once again to the strategic mind Spectre of Communism. Let's continue where we left off previously. Right in the middle of the mission. I got at least 57% of the enemy forces, so that at least is going pretty well so far. I mean, this is very likely an infantry, but I still have to go and take a look. I don't see it yet. Yeah, okay. Oh, I shouldn't have attacked there. Eesh. Well, that's fine. Doing a surrender here also gives me pretty decent intelligence. That's actually not too bad. Well, let's just take this and go in here. I don't need to take those. Alright, so they have that down there. You cannot get into a location where you can actually kill this or whatever. That thing is in the way. Why would I attack from there? Can at the very least attack those units. Oh, and 4. Should be able to do better than 0 and 4, but yeah, I mean, it's not likely to be in range. Own 5 is also still not good enough. It goes through the range of that thing, so I need to take that down first. That much is obvious. Let's start with the with this actually. Okay. Yeah, sure, that doesn't matter. Can you kill it now? No, not in one go. So I would have to move in. Yeah, attack it. And now take it down. So they are now out of ammo. I would need to choose something different. If I just clear that thing, then moving through here will be so much easier, so I'll just start with that. I have to be careful of the AT still. I should be able to get into this hex, but they would, yeah, let's just go and take that, and now you can attack. Now that that thing is no longer a threat. Oh, and 8. I really want to get that overrun. Anyway, these guys weren't even the goal. I mean, they kind of were. That's the only thing I can use the artillery with, so I'll move them back over to that side, I guess soon. But for now, I'll just do this and this. I need to get to Vilnius. That's the main objective here. What thing here is still the enemy? That's the city. Alright. So I cannot get into the city anyway. Or at least I cannot attack into it. So yeah, there's no artillery that can play catch up. So I will have to advance as close to it as possible so I can take Minsk on the next turn while also putting myself in a decent position. In this case, I also do think repairing certain troops is going to be very useful. At any rate, now I can actually send something against that artillery as well, at least. But most importantly against them. Can they attack a second time? No. I'll move them forward that way. I still need to go down there. Not really sure how I'm gonna do that yet. I'll have to figure out something. Sending an empty truck like that, I think it's a bit too dangerous. Since we, however, do we have recon up there? No. We'll have to move the AA up quite a bit too. And this artillery as well. Because they're not going to get anything done otherwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take a look. I have to say, moving out there like that, not that big of a fan. Okay. They aren't dead actually, so let's kill them.
The turncoats didn't escape the justice they deserved, Comrade Beria. I can turn them over to you for a fair trial.
I can't wait to see their despicable faces. When we get to Germany, we'll take care of their Alpine cottages as well. Thank you, Comrade Zhukov, for your devotion to the Red Banner and Communist Party.
I reacted a little bit too quickly there. Whoops. I would have guessed that they had that there too, but I was a little bit over enthusiastic in trying to deal with that. Ah, come on. Seriously. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now I can see them. Oh yeah, they didn't get the overrun, so they didn't get to move further. Oh, great. There's nothing worse than trying to get a strategy going and getting it ruined because the combat odds turn lower than you'd expect. This is weird. Oh. I didn't want to attack twice, but it was a misclick. I started off really well, but now I'm kind of losing... I don't want to say not my mojo or something. I don't know. Bit weird to describe. Let's just at least take the airfield and attack this. It's probably just the infantry. That attack is pretty decent, but I think I can do better. Yeah. My problem here, though, is that they might again have something like mines or whatever, and I need to keep these guys in supply. They have one... supply currently. Let's take a supply point. Get all these guys in there for now. So, if I use this airfield, it is not supplied. Guess because this is bad. I might just as well. Yeah, let's send these guys out as close as possible now. Just like that. I guess that'll be fine. I'm not taking it anyway, so... Although... I could try it. Now I do have Minsk. Not bad. Let's take a look what there is left to do. I'll take that, clear those mines. Okay, that's fine. They're not getting any supplies, but they supposedly do get them here. So that is also good. My main problem is that I'm actually not getting all that close to Vilnius for this turn. Because I just had a lot of other stuff that kind of needed taken care of. I am actually going to send these guys out. Out of there. I really don't want to get too serious down there with those units. I just don't think I'll benefit from overcommitting there. Despite them being low on fuel, in a way, I kind of need to land at that airfield. I mean, they're not getting anything there, but still feel it might be the best thing to do. Let's see. Huh, okay. Tiger tank. So good there was an Overwatch there. Huh. Yeah, 2 strength still did a damage, wow. Okay, lots of artillery. Yeah, great. Man, screw that. I mean, it was relatively cheap, luckily. But still. Doing these overruns generally pretty good. I cannot really overrun them. We have an AT somewhere here. Guess it's this now. You need to get them into a position where they don't deal damage back to the infantry. Let's just start down here, actually. Not quite sure what their problem is, because these guys don't have Overwatch. I don't know why the game... claims I'm going to be in trouble for moving in here. Is it from a bunker? Like, I also don't see any of those. I just don't know what does this, or what did it. Now that I've attacked that twice. It's apparently fine to do that. Now, I do have, for example, the Panther here. Maybe it's time to start sending these guys further down. Ashhorn. I would need to attack the Nashorn at least once before. Doesn't really matter with how much. As long as I take this down quite handily. I think that's pretty decent. I haven't cleared out this entire area yet, but so I have to do it this way. It's a night turn. I'm not too concerned about, you know, not getting everything here. Let's see though. I have only one AA in this area. I can take this down. It might take 3 planes, but I'll take it down. 71. I don't need to attack. %, huh? Alright, let's get all of these guys into the airfield for now. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know about what they get attacked here. It's really not that. Ah, these, okay. Yeah, let's use the flamethrowers and go in here, take it out. Enemy seems to have only 17 centimeter artillery at this stage. I mean that's fine, but it is a bit weird. Clear the mines. Okay, they also have a bunch of mines up here. Let's start clearing them out. Yeah, sure. Let's go. So that's now gone. I will move them there. I'm quite sure they cannot get all the way there. So... oh, that's even more mines. They're out of ammo though. If I can't deal damage to them, I might just as well try to attack that and hope it will make it easier to destroy those later on. Or I can just clear them out that way. Also works. I'm not getting supplies if I don't get in there, so if I can get in there with another unit, then I'll be okay, but now... Okay. Now they're getting supplies 1 hex further. So I will do that. And during this night turn, I would think that these units are going to be safe. Somewhat, at least, anyway. So I don't have to overly worry during that stage. Keep going up. How much ammo do they have? 2. No line of fire, huh? Again, no problem. Up here, what is this one thing? It's this mine. They could do a little bit of damage, but nothing to write home about. Neither do you, so isn't that much use in trying to deal with it. I'll just have to kill it on the next turn with infantry or something. I will very likely just get hit too. Not really interested in attacking there, not for this turn. Oh. Let's move it in there. They had that AT going. So I might just as well attack through these ways. Why not? They can destroy that next turn. Probably pretty safe. Okay, most of my planes inside for this turn. I don't expect them to have that many anymore, if any at all. I actually think that is going to be pretty safe. Same for this. Maybe that isn't. I cannot take it back now. Interesting. On the turn, let's just see what happens. Seriously? Okay. Oh wow. That's a lot of damage still. Mm-hmm. Okay, next turn. They don't get supplies there? Ugh. That's a serious disaster. Alright, I had to reload this turn because for whatever reason I can no longer seem to have my undo button work. And I can't fix this problem. I have no clue why it's only turned off, but it did. So what happens now is, say that I'll get a unit here. The premise was always that if you do something that does not affect anything, like vision-wise, you don't attack, etc., you could take back your move. But like moving here, the undo move button somehow disappears after each movement, even though I meet the criteria for doing undo move. And I can now only undo it, I think. No, I can't even undo it like that. So I have no clue why this is happening, but yeah. Like playing without undo move makes things a whole lot harder. I don't know what the problem is. I guess in that regard, I'll just finish this mission and wait it out until it is fixed. Because, yeah, it's actually pretty. See, like, there's nothing that could have happened that could have prevented me from doing undo. I just don't know what it is. Just suddenly, out of nowhere, it didn't happen. Anyway, so yeah, I'll try to finish this mission this way, but obviously already I'm gonna reload again because, you know, I just used this to show it off. So I'll be right back. Alright, let's try to finish it without undo move then, and see what we can make of this. The artillery seems to be mighty problematic. Like, the great thing about that undo button is that I could just move in here and see what kind of damage I'm actually going to do if I move there, but now I can't. And I really thought it was a very good asset to the game because it allows you to make better decisions based on data. You get more data, and that was great. But now I'm just, again, kinda... One, two, yeah. Forced to, I'm left to the wolves, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I mean, I could move up in there, but I need an overrun on these. I'll just attack from this side. We're quite close to killing almost all of them. it would not surprise me to see that they don't have that many counteroffensives at all. Why are you acting as if you don't know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I still have a recon in this area? Oh yeah, you. Let's reveal everything here. I mean, they do claim that they will not get hit, but that's very weird. I think actually. And why do they supposedly get into an ambush in that hex? Oh, because of that. Okay, so they must have lost their ability to counter. Yeah. Oh, no. That's weird. I don't want to lose too much ammo on just them alone. I'll still just activate this just to make 100% sure that I'm going to take it. Yeah, indeed. Okay, so that thing is the problem. If I move through there and attack, I'll deal 8 damage. That's probably enough. To allow me to oh. It doesn't? Huh. Then what am I going to use? I mean, I do have them, but then I need to take this out first. Or, yeah, that attack's just straight up no good. Oh, you can kill them. Good. I actually would need Let's wait there for a sec. Let's clear out these mines at least, and I do want to do a little bit of exploration around here, just to see what they have. I have a pretty substantial attacking force, but I do need to clear out quite a few of these guys this turn, because the enemy is likely to do serious damage. Okay, so I would need to attack that first. And I can do that without substantial problems. Or not. Who would have guessed that would have been on... Maybe I've seen this before, or this thing, but... I don't know. Maybe. Seems like this is also entirely empty. So... yeah, I do want them in there.
Vilnius is cleared of German troops, Comrade Zhukov. The Red Army, together with the Polish army at Craiova, have destroyed the enemy. Our troops are conducting joint patrols with these Polish partisans to prevent misunderstandings.
I fear misunderstandings will be inevitable, Konstantin. The Soviet Union and the Army of Craiova have very different visions of Poland's future. They played their role, but now it is time for us to deal with them. I order you to surround and disarm all Army of Craiova units. If they refuse to lay down their weapons, use lethal force.
Very well. I can do that. Hopefully. Even without these guys intervening, but it does seem like they won't. So at least they're not mutually assisting each other. Those in the back will be a bit tougher. But hopefully I'll still be able to deal with them. I mean, I have to do it this turn, so... Won't get into reach of any AT by going down here. At least it doesn't look like it. No. So take down, and they can still attack there. Now... They've lost all of their support attacks for this turn. It's not a Polish rebel, but it still has to go. Okay. Do I seriously not have a single tank that can move up to that hex? Maybe I can do it with some planes. That is a bit weird, but yeah, I guess these also used up their attacks. You cannot attack it directly. They also used their double attack already. Yeah. Okay, so I have to do it by air. And surely they're getting hits. If they go in here now, I'm in trouble. Okay, they didn't.
The partisans from Armia Craiova have either surrendered or been destroyed, Comrade Zhukov.
Splendid, Comrade Rokossovsky. I'm sure these events haven't been pleasant for you, but it was a necessary sacrifice to help build a bright communist future.
I understand, Comrade Zhukov.
Okay. Oh, they did have a unit in there. Hmm. I give these guys the tank flamethrowers. So they can attack that. Let's continue on down here. So attack these. Oh, right. Alright, that sucks. Yeah, sure. need to attack this thing. So you can attack there. How much percent of secondary do we have? 65. Okay. Let's at least activate this just to be sure. They don't have that much down here, but I still need to actually defeat whatever they have there. I can't just go and waltz in. Does seem like a good attack, but I cannot move my artillery in there now because I was so smart to move in there. And these guys certainly don't have an easy time moving. So I'll have to move my units in such a way that they'll seriously benefit here. Only problem is that, well, I cannot move in there, that's for sure. At least not now. Because if this is an AT... Okay. Well, it is not. But still. 0 and 4, huh? You cannot clear mines. Let's at least move you back. I can kill those guys with AA. I actually don't need anything extra here. Now that they're basically trapped, that's what it is. So I don't need to worry about those, at least. Alright, let's have the Panther deal with things down there, and I'll also keep this infantry there. I mean, I do need to clear this out as well anyway, even though moving like that, just in general, is not that great of a position. I'll advance these guys forward as well to make sure things work now. I'll attack them at least once. Two, three, four, five. So this is 6 hexes away. means I can't attack it from the Minsk airfield. And I do need to take down that thing just as much as anything else. So, oh well. They're at 5. Yeah, well, that will work out just fine, I think. Good. I can probably do something similar here, as the distance is for A is very large. If they try to move 1 hex back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they do. And this is why I would want to move it back, because I immediately regret that decision. Like, I don't want it there because these guys are gonna attack it now. Yeah, so this is why I will probably stop, at least for a while, until this bug is fixed, or it doesn't present itself as well during the next mission. Like, if that bug is not there on the next mission, it's fine too, obviously. Yeah, let's see if I can do this. I think I can. Yeah. Also gives me intelligence data. Might not have needed it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try bombing these 2. Well, let's go for these. Oh, right. They don't show it. Yeah, so no attacks then. Or no additional attacks. If they move in here, I need to keep at least a distance of 2 in order to not get seriously smacked. These are my core units, yeah. Let's get rid of the flamethrowers and I guess +3 heart attack. Okay. But I'm gonna give these guys snipers. Because now they were able to get rid of that. And we're going to move in here. And you will again move down. Move you in here. I don't really expect any serious offenses by the enemy anymore, but you never know, I guess. They have enough movement that I can attack these, and because they have only one more ammo, what I'll do is I'll actually go back in here, start clearing some of those mines. That's not super necessary, but might still be beneficial for a bit. Do we want to move in here and attack? No, I'll just move up. You got hit by this. Rather try to move them out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys are not gonna attack. They're actually fine in this position. You are not. But I now mostly have infantry to move only. There's no particular reason I should want them that far in, nor do I think they can immediately go in there from that position. Actually a bit in a bad spot in that regard, for moving at least. It's just no good really. Oh, they attacked this. Well, that's good. I have no clue what they're gonna try and attack, but from the bridge position, that is not concerning. Okay. What I should be trying to do is unleash some bombers on that, I think. But first, let's see what else we can do. There's an AT there, and it seems like they've moved up a Tiger tank. I have to say, I do like the idea of taking down this thing, but ultimately That doesn't really do a whole lot. Units like this, I don't want them to get too much exposure, so I will certainly try to keep them to the back. Actually surprised that they were able to get all the way in there. Pleasantly surprised, don't get me wrong, but surprised nonetheless. I would say one of my main goals currently also is dealing with enemy AA. Yeah, I don't think they would support. No. So using these kind of shells, it's still 3. So that's not effective. I'd hope they'd be killed by now. Ah, okay, yeah. I don't think the AI actually has vision on this, so I think I'm fine doing that. So I thought I was moving to recon, but that wasn't the case. Eh. What percentages of enemy units? 78. I'm quite sure they'll have some serious counteroffensives then, or at least somewhat serious. Because at the current rate, things are... Well, I don't want to say they're too easy. I was actually supposed to finish the episode already. Right. I guess I'm not finishing the episode at this point then. I am not that confident that they don't have AT. But it seems to be going fine so far. Sometimes you just gotta take a little bit of risk. The next turn is gonna be a night turn anyway. These guys will be in good supply. So I actually think they're looking pretty good. I don't need to attack any further. No. Let's see if we can dispose of these. I'm not too sure since they're at question mark. They're getting heavy attacks, but yeah, they're down to 1. So it's down to... No, it sounds silly, but I'm sure I have time enough to also do that. And I'm in a good position there now. So I don't mind taking that down. And this is D3485. So I do need good vision.
Our scouts have located an underground partisan base, Comrade Zhukov. This must be an Armia Krajowa supply cache.
Take everything of value, Comrade Rokossovsky. We'll find better use for it than the Polish partisans did. And send information about other bases like that.
Yeah, we'll see how these things go. I'm actually pretty close to the edge of the map, and that's the thing that worries me. Like, I'm at 80% now, but they still have a this, for example, at Grodno. So it's already clear, indeed, they still have some reserves, a last counterattack. Or something, you know, of that line that I need to be very careful of. And so it's probably best to proceed somewhat with caution here too. Because these guys are probably going to roll up and cause all kinds of problems. Or they can move through there and cause all kinds of problems. Either way, we're probably going to see some problems. You don't have Overwatch anymore. It's funny because I cannot actually move in there with that infantry, even though that is exactly what I want to do. Or at least I need this to be hurt before I actually do. As usual in this game, things are a bit more tricky than they seem. I mean, that generally is the case, but Let's just get these out of here for a little bit. Land them at Vilnius, not Minsk. Minsk is here. I don't think it would be that bad of an idea to park these up here, and you know, that way at least prevent the enemy from countering on this side. Seems to be a good idea. I'll just hold. My main problem is this panther against these. I mean, they're in the forest, but yeah, let's just go here. Yeah, they'll be blocking the way substantially, at least. While I attack these. Sweet. That's one more enemy less. I need a good infantry in there, but unfortunately the infantry that I have is down here. And I'm also having trouble getting around this. But let's see, they've had 3 previous attacks, so at least one more attack. Yeah, I'll do this. One of the real questions though is whether I immediately try to move forward and take it or not. I cannot recross the river, so that certainly. does not seem like the way to go. I still need these guys to finish off the things that are down here. But then again, on the other side, I actually do get to continue forward. That's the, I guess, the tough part. These guys are fairly useless without the ammo, etc., and they cannot move further than there. This probably soaks up a lot of movement. So that's not necessarily what I'm looking for. What I will do, though, is switch these up. So what I can do, this is a bit weird, but now this is enough for the overrun. Well, not actually wasting their potential. And then not that anything super amazing comes out of it. They should be able to attack these at least. Not so sure on that. I should actually experiment with it. Ish. Always hit it when it's a 1-1 instead of an 0-2. Kind of hope to be lucky with it. But I can now at least attack the tiger too. So I'm not complaining about that. Yeah, okay, let's also use the afterburner. So, with those like that, it probably soaks up too much movement, but I cannot check it now because I don't have the undo button. And that's exactly the problem that I'm having now. 1, 2, 3. I think they might not be able to go back. We'll see. Maybe they can, yeah.
The partisans told the truth. The fuel depots were exactly where they said they would be. We destroyed everything.
Thank you for your service, Comrade Rokossovsky. The Germans are already having problems with their supply, and we just made it worse.
Sure. Ah, so that is that objective. Well, that's good to know. Now I have the undo move. Hey. That's weird. How long would it take me to clear these guys? Probably pretty long. Next turn is going to be a night turn, so I'll have time to go around. Yeah. Probably will. I guess then... I mean, they got an overrun there. Yeah. I'll probably get hit reasonably hard. But I just wanted to see how much movement it would cost. At least their Tiger tank is in bad shape. Although unfortunately I have no way of attacking it. A second time. Yeah. Go here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. And they can go back. This will draw some enemy fire as well then. They're fine. They cannot really go up or they would be ambushed. Yeah, let's make sure my artillery is safe. Yeah, I can see that Panther going up and causing all sorts of problems. So let's just go in here. And actually put these guys to block them. Attacking isn't really gonna help me there. I'll stay. Okay, so you go up. This is a dangerous area because they could move whatever through here and then into these forests relatively quickly, which could pose a potential danger. Let's quickly go through everything. You're fine, you're in supply. I want you to move up though. And here, yeah, so now it's at 3, even better. Alright, let's see. Like I said, I wouldn't put it past them to still throw some counteroffensives at me, some way or another. Well, that is weird. Oh, okay, they can do that, huh? Didn't do that much, luckily. More worried about that panther. Yeah, I did expect, like I said, for them to do that. So I guess they're gonna attack the infantry. That's not a problem. Yeah, sure. That's nothing too serious. In comes the panther. Not doing anything. Alright. I'm going to end the video here. I will wrap things up in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. And bye-bye.